So he was just started from his village, and one another person who also want to pass through the same desert in the cold season. So both take each other's company and started going towards their own path. So 1 2 days pass. It's very long journey, 7 8 days journey. 1 2 days pass. Both share their all good part, bad part, and they become very close friend with each other. They started in the deep desert. It was very cold weather. It was very cold weather. So at the night, both sleep in the open sky and look at the sky. Sky is very beautiful. They enjoy that also. At that day, in the morning, that blind person wake up early, and because he is the blind, he always carry one stick with him. So that stick will support him. So in the morning, when he wake up, he search for his stick, but somehow stick was misplaced, and when he was searching nearby, he find another stick. That stick is not belong to him. He know that this is not my stick, but this stick is very beautiful as compared to my previous stick, he thought. So he liked that stick, and with the help of that stick, he find out where is his friend, and he push his friend with the help of that stick. And the person who can see, he immediately shouted, "Throw that stick immediately." That blind person said, "Why? This is very beautiful stick, very polished stick. Why supposed to throw?" "No, this is now my new stick." He said, "Look, this stick is going to hurt you." That blind person, "How can one stick can going to hurt me? Because this is not a stick, this is a snake that you are holding. Due to this very cold weather, he lose his sensation and become like a stick. Throw away. As the sunlight will fall over it, it will again regain the life and it will bite you." He said, "No, no, no. You are jealous with my new possession. You are jealous with my new stick. And if I throw, you may hold that stick and you want that stick. I understand now. You are my false friend. I thought you are my very good friend and you think good for me, but by seeing your attitude, I am now thinking that you are not my best friend." He said, "No, I am your best friend only. I requesting you, begging you, please throw away that stick. Otherwise, you will lose your life also. Who knows?" But that blind person is the blind only. He said, "No, here our friendship is over. I will go my own way. You will go to your own way." That blind person started his journey with the new stick. And stick is not a real stick. Stick is really a snake only. So as he moved little bit, sun rise and the snake regained the life. And then we understand what one can expect to happen. Same thing. Okay, so don't think that that person is holding the blind stick is that only person. We all are holding the blind. We really are blind people. Okay, and some when we read good book and some person suggests us, please throw away all the negativity. We throw away all your anger. Please throw away all your jealous. Please throw away all your destruction habit, everything. But that is very much appealing to you, appealing to us, and we think that that person is telling us false thing, and if we throw away, he will possess and he is going to enjoy it. That is what we normally see. Okay. That's why we're not able to throw away our false stick, and all these are the false stick only, that we acquire all the false label over us, and because of that all false label, we're not able to get rid of the false thing. Ideally speaking, all the false thing is here and they're going to hurt us. If I love too much, if I love too much to my position, let's say I am the assistant professor at NIT. If I love too much, if I too much attach with my position, if I go somewhere and if somebody don't know that I am the faculty, if he don't give me the label doctor or the professor, I become offended with that. Why? Even though that poor person don't know that that person is a faculty, so respect is very mandatory to the faculty. Okay. So very simple thing, but if we too much attach with this our own labeling, and the label always belong to the false self. False self always demand all the requirement. False self always want certain label. False self always everything to be confined towards the false self only. So false self always demand something. And sometime please understand this also. Sometime we go towards too much attachment, too much possession with the false understanding also. That is also one has to understand very neatly. Sometime when I'm discussing with some of the people and who are very deep in the corruption, okay, when I ask why you people are go with the corruption and all this thing, are you not happy the what you are earning and all these things? They say no, with the help of that we going to help our family and we will raise them in a very comfortable life. I say it is not the way you can raise your family and your children with a comfortable life. One day ask them, give your reality that whatever I am giving you extra, it is coming from some type of the false way of earning, and then you will check with them, are they happy with that or not. One another story with related to that, okay, about our false understanding. One day in the very old age, okay, one fakir means the person who rely on the some given, okay, with the open heart somebody give. So he's not a beggar, please understand. Beggar and the fakir has a huge difference. Fakir is the person who knows inner strength, and the beggar don't know anything. So the fakir was just roaming and enjoying and sharing and helping and giving the happiness to all the people in one kingdom he was passing through. So king knows, okay, that fakir has a very important quality. It is our, you can say, our fortune that that type of fakir is passing through our village. So he invited him, please visit us. Fakir was the fakir. He said, fine, how it mattered to me. So he went, stay almost 10-15 days with the king in his very beautiful kingdom and the palace and all this thing. While then fakir says, now I have to depart because I enjoy a lot your company, so I will go. Okay. King say, okay, you are going, fine. I want to give you certain gift. Fakir say, whatever you feel comfortable, put it in this my beggar jar. How it mattered to me. Okay. While the king was putting certain ornament and all this thing, one person, he was the tap. He was just saying what is happening. Okay. Then even Fakir didn't try to check what he got it in his container. He just move on. Okay. He just move on. He passed his kingdom. It's almost about to become night. That person was continuously following him because he want to take that ornament from him. That is what his idea. Then Fakir reach his small homemade place where he can comfortably spend his entire life. So he went there. Then the person was outside. Fakir was very keen and very deeper wisdom person. He immediately realized somebody is following him. Okay. But he has nothing to worry and nothing to lose also. So he calmly sit, and then because that person was waiting outside, he thought that okay, let me sleep so that whatever he want to take, let him to take. Otherwise, I am wasting his time. So he sleep, but he just pretended to in the sleep. Okay. Then that person came inside. Okay. Fakir just throw that bowl. So some portion is within the bowl and some portion here and there thrown away. Fakir don't know what it is there. Okay. He just kept that bowl. That person thought that Fakir was in the sleep. So he took that bowl with him. Okay. And then he start run away. Fakir say, wait, here's few more Garbage is still pending. Please take this also. It was some diamond ring and something was there. Okay, so it is not used to me. Something it some food is there, then I retain. And even though that is not required, because tomorrow nature definitely give me the food that I require. Okay. That person thought that now Fakir will catch me, so he run very fast. But Fakir was healthy, so Fakir is run behind that person and finally reached to that person. And person immediately threatened. Now what to do? He thought, now let me first get the Fakir, then we will take the all business. So he get hold of the Fakir. He with the help of rope and all these things, he catch the Fakir. Okay. Fakir said, wait, dear, I want to give you something. Please hold this also, because it is not useful to me. It is not useful to me. He said, no, 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 no. I know your trick. I know your trick. Finally, you will catch hold of me and you will put me towards the king. So I don't want to do that. No, no, I will not do that. Better you catch me in this rope. I will be here till morning. Wherever you want to go, please go. But I will ask you one question. What question now you have? Why you are doing this theft business? What is behind? You have what is your actual work? He said, I am a farmer, but with the farming, what I am getting, I think it is not sufficient for my family, so I am doing this extra business. He says, theft is not a good business. Forget. Try to make him understand, but that person is a blind person. He didn't understand. He said, fine, because we are interacted for 5 minutes, I will ask you certain thing to go home and ask to your family member. What are you supposed to ask? Ask everybody and be faithful to yourself also. What the extra possession we have, it is due to this my theft business. Ask everyone, ask in your family everyone. Okay. And then you will check with them, either they are happy with this or not. I say, fine, I will do that. Fakir was just sitting there. Okay. That person went home. First his father come in between. First his father come in between. He asked his father, look father, whatever the extra things I am giving to you in the home is due to this. Immediately his father slapped him too. Say, I don't expect that this thing you supposed to do. Then his mother come. Mother was a mother only. He just started crying. He said, why you are doing all this thing? Yeah. Thank you, dear. I forgot to start recording. Why you are doing all this thing? He started crying. Then his wife came. Okay. He's asking, whatever I am getting, whatever you all people are getting extra, is due to my this other business. And due to that, whatever the bad part is coming, are you also going to share with me or not? And wife say, no, this is your business. This is your completely your mindset. This is your business of working. I will not able to participate in your all wrong business. If I want, then also not possible. Please understand. Immediately that person run towards that fakir. Immediately that person run towards that fakir and beg him, please guide me what I supposed to do. Then fakir say, please follow me. That is only I can tell you. Story is about the same way. In today's world everybody is reacting, because you are now growing your own new life. So that's why I thought it is good to give you some metaphor story, so you will remember in the entire life the fakir and that person. Okay. Extra thing will appealing to everybody. Okay. But whatever the extra thing with the bad way of earning, if somebody earn, okay, then he or she only has to give in return his own nature. Okay, nobody will participate in it. So extra thing is always appealing to us, and we try to attach with the extra thing, and that extra thing is really speaking is not going to add anything in our true nature. Okay. So false self is always demanding something. False self always wants some satisfaction, some desire to be satisfied, and then it always create or put us in the trouble. Okay, so false self is the false self only, but how to come out of that false self and look at our true self? So yesterday we started this discussion. I asked you, or I told you, you have to have certain courage to depart from that understanding. Certain courage required. Without courage it's very difficult. First we have to show certain courage. If we show certain courage, immediately direction will be open up. Okay, first courage, depart or detach from whatever attachment we have. Whatever the attachment we have, I'm not saying you run away from it. I'm not saying don't love that attachment. I am saying just separate out the attachment. Just detach from whatever is your highly attached thing. Let it be your mother, father, wife, children, any possession, things, anything. Okay, it not mean that we don't love them. Detachment is the highest love. If you don't understand, then I tell you, it not mean that detachment is not a love to anything. Detachment is the highest type of the love in entire planet. Why? Because without detachment, when you love to someone or something, that means you're not going to ask something in return from that. Otherwise always there is a trade and business only. Okay? We love to someone because we want something from them. Why? Because there is an attachment with that. If I don't have attachment, I will love to someone without any asking in the return. So this is the highest level of love. Okay, when I discuss sometime to couple of my good friend, I always request, they are too much attached with their family. I say, please don't too much attached with your family. Then I will not loving to my family. I say, you are wrong. Then you give a very good love to your family. Why? Because without the attachment, you going to see very transparently, and without the attachment your demand is bare minimum. With attachment always demand is very high. So attachment is always give us something in return. Okay, so attachment is very much harmful in any relation. Okay? Even in husband wife relation also, attachment is too much. Attachment is not good. So I say, first of all, create some gap. It not mean that you're not going to love to the things or the people and person. No, it completely misperception about it. And meaning of the detachment is don't too much attach with anything. Okay, and but don't loosen your love. Love must be there. Let's say you like your one car, you love to your, it not necessarily one person love to some other person. Somebody are fascinated love toward their own possession also. It's, there is no harm in it. But if you have a no detachment, something happened to that person, you become very angry, you are going in the fear and so called negativity. Okay, but if you have a legitimately correct detachment from it, then you will see with the correct eye that thing is different and you are different. Until unless you don't see, you are very close, you become that thing itself. Okay? I am saying that if somebody buy a new car, they will drive like so much. Yeah, if one first scratch happened to that new car, that person not able to sleep for 3 4 days also, just because of the car is on the scratch. It is the car only, dear. It is even not the scratch happened to your hand. But if something happened to our hand, it not meaningful. Why? Because hand is just our part only, how it matter. It's same way. Okay, so detachment is the first part. If we acquire the detachment quality, then automatically we are able to see the things very much clearly. Okay, so detachment is very important thing. When we detach, immediately another quality is supposed to be with us. It is the discrimination, correct and wrong. Until unless you detach, you will not find out what is correct and what is wrong. After detachment we have a clear eye. Why we have clear eye? Because now we are not seeing something with close eye, we are seeing from upper hand. So when something we will see from the upper side, we will see that what people are doing, what people are doing in the correct way or wrong way. Not only people are, what we or what myself I am doing is correct or wrong. Until unless I have a detachment, I cannot have a discrimination. To discriminate between what is correct and what is wrong. So that is very, very important. Discrimination. And whatever is the true, concentrate or think or give total energy toward the truth only. Total energy toward the truth only. Here I will take a pause because from the truth, very important line when I was reading a couple of books is emerged. What is the practical idea? What is the most practical idea to live the life? That sentence is embraced in my mind completely. What is the most practical idea with which one should live? So many discussions happen, and finally, one sentence emerge. Truth is the most practical idea with which one should govern and live his or her entire life. So when we concentrate about the truth, about the positivity, then good part will emerge automatically. So we will do that, when we do that, along with that, what is important is our keen and clear awareness. Okay? Clear awareness is very, very important. Why? If we are not aware, then if awareness is not sharp enough, then what happened? We started departing, okay? But till sometime we again fall to the same place. We started coming out of our habit, but immediately if our awareness is not sharp, we again go toward the same thing. So awareness is like a command over everything. Command over everything. If our awareness is too sharp, and we day in and day out, we only try to concentrate with the keen awareness, then life will go like a straight line. Straight line in the sense, in the outer world always up and down, but in inner world not slightest perturbation. Not a slightest perturbation, like it is a very in deep pond or in deep sea. When we are saying all perturbation or the wave is on the surface, but inside sea is always calm. It's supposed to be like that way. All outer perturbation is goes and goes and goes, but inner level never be perturbed at all. Never be perturbed at all. And it's only possible if we have a very strong eye of awareness. As the awareness is built up, somebody says, what is the use of this analysis, what we are doing? What is the use of this analysis? Why one should do this type of analysis? I'm very happy what I am living. I don't have any problem also. I'm happy even though I have a couple of habits. It's fine. Everybody has some habit. This is normal term now. If when two mother are discussing, sometime happen, my kids is always on the mobile. Nowadays it's normal to be on mobile. Other what kid will do today if they don't spend, we are not allowing them to go out, then what kid will do? Okay, so that norms is now changing. Normal life norms is changing. So everybody is in disease. So everybody is in disease. So every the disease become the normal norm. So nobody knows what is real happiness. Everybody are happy with some position. If something good position happen, then slight perturbation in that pleasure will increase, and with that slight pleasure will increase, we will become very satisfied. Okay? And with that way, we will see, even though it is very far away from the happy state of the mind, but people think, okay, wow, we are living very beautiful life. We always weekend we are eating outside in the lavish restaurant. Whatever the clothes we want, we are able to wear. Whatever we required for the comfort life, everything we have. Why we supposed to analyze in ourselves? I will tell you why one should analyze in their self. Because first of all, we come to know that what is the norms in today's world is completely wrong. Okay? Today's world norm of the happiness is completely wrong. It is just pleasureness, not the happiness. Because today's world, when we see everybody, they always think about the outside, and whenever we are think about the outside, whatever we possess is give us the pleasure, not the real happiness. Okay? So that's why if we want to really find the happiness, we have to go in deep only. When we go in deep only, first of all, we will immediately contact ourselves with all our negativity, even though you don't know. When you analyze neatly, as I suggested yesterday, if you do it correctly, then you will come across so many layers of all the negative part that is dump and dump from life, entire life. And when we are seeing inside, we will see, oh my god, all this thing I am carrying with me. So whatever you carry with you, whatever is you carry with you, that is not at all needed, that is not at all needed. Unnecessarily we are carrying with all the things with us. But somebody has to tell us, look, this is all things we are carrying is not useful. But when we look at the outside, everybody says this is all required here. Nowadays it is very important to have all this possession, otherwise our life is completely empty. I say, first make the life empty, give some room to come the truthness in our life. If we want to pour good part in one of the jar, we have to make that jar first empty, remove all the garbage from it, clean that pot, ready for good part to enter in it. So first we have to clean it. So with this analysis, when we do the analysis, all the dump down our all the garbage will start coming on the surface. But when it's come on the surface, we become fearful. Fear will emerge. That fear is, frankly speaking, very good. Enjoy that fear also. If fear come, don't run away. Acquire the courage, face the fear, and then come out of it. If you don't able to do this, then that whatever the false self acquired thing is carry with you till your death, and it's meaningless here. So why to carry all these things? So when we do the analysis, first we go inside and find out, okay, what is there. We remove all the things, and one stage will emerge, please believe me. When you do the correct analysis of yourself and you throw away all the garbage, throw away all the garbage, okay, throw away all the garbage, then one stage will emerge where you feel, I'm now completely empty. So enjoy that emptiness also, think about that emptiness also, enjoy it, don't run away from it. When you start enjoying the emptiness, please understand, it's empty, not lonely. Okay? Emptiness is like you have nothing inside. That means when you sit and you try to find out any negative things is there, you will not find a single one. That is like a complete empty. अपना बर्तन empty कर दिया, पूरा का पूरा empty. Now it is completely empty. Now it's ready to acquire the good quality. Okay, so the emptiness will emerge. So don't be afraid with the emptiness also, enjoy it. As the emptiness is emerged, don't try to fill with another thing. Normally we do same thing. If something hurt, we change it, we go with another. We always run behind one pursuit to another, one desire toward the another desire, one desire toward another desire, and the desire will never going to be satisfied in anybody's life there. There is no end to it. But only if you understand, then only it's possible. If you really want to go towards the correct state of happiness, then only it is meaningful. Otherwise it's not meaningful. What I talk, it just again some type of the garbage only. So when we come out of this analysis, then what going to happen? Then you are completely like a plain whiteboard. Okay. Our kids when come in this planet, okay, when some kids take a birth, okay, at the beginning, up to the age of something like 2.5 or 3 years, he or she is like a whiteboard only. And as a parent, we start writing on that board. What we are writing, we start creating the ego to that kid. And it is needed also. Why? Because that give that kids a separate entity, separate his own I. We help each kid to build up his own I. but only false thing happen. We never ask the kids to then separate from that I towards the correctness. So that training is missing. That training is very, very essential. First, to survive in this planet, we have to build up I. And when we build up the I, that will allow us to work efficiently and correctly in on entire of this plane of the earth. But afterwards, we also require the I to separate from I, that is what the acquired I toward the true I. If we're not able to do that, then the acquired I is always increasing, and the true I, true self, is always in the background. Okay, so that part we are getting through this type of analysis. Okay, when we do the analysis, what are the faults we are throwing out, whatever is correct, it's going to emerge automatically. We need not to create. So I always say, to find out ourselves is a writing process, not acquiring process. That means we have to get rid of all the things, and automatically self with the full glory will emerge automatically. We need not to create it. It's always be there. Somebody says, I'm all, how to find out the happiness? I say, throw away the sadness. Happiness is always be there. How to find out the calmness? I say, throw away all dynamism in the life. Calmness is always be there. How to become quiet? Don't become quiet. Don't go towards silence. Just throw away all the perturbation, and silence is always be there, because all this quality is the quality of the true self, and you need not to acquire it. When you took a birth, it is came along with you. Only thing, we put a layers of layers, so that it is dumbed down very beneath to all the layers. We have to remove all the layers, and that thing will start coming over the surface. It's very easy job. But if we try to acquire the happiness, nobody acquire the happiness. So that is a race in this. Everybody want to acquire the happiness somehow. Whatever we do, we have to be happy person. But how to become happy? One cannot become happy from outside. One has to become happy first from the within. If one become happy from the within, outside is just matter of implication. Sorry, matter of just conversion in terms of the physical world. It never be a very difficult task. So when we throw away all over this negativity, true self will shine forth. So what are the true self quality? Why one should always think about the true self? What true self going to give us? It is also very important to understand. What is the quality of true self? I say, if you are attached with the true self in entire your life, you never become disturbed with anything. Please understand, it not mean that anybody's life will don't have any type of problem is always be there, but with because of problem you will not going to be disturbed, that is pretty sure. On the surface all the wiggles will be there, deep down ocean will be calm only. Only for few meters the wiggles will be experienced. Inside that there is no wiggle. So outside always so much fluctuation, maybe so much pain also, but within there is no pain. So very important aspect to attach with the true self. True self is always in the happy state. True self is always in a happy state, and as you start attaching with the true self, your demand from the outer world drop drastically. It not mean, please understand, it not mean that you stop working. It is completely not wrong perception. It not mean that you stop working at all. No, you will work what is entitled you to work on this planet in this life. You able to work, but with the better and a smart way, not with the laborious way. Why? Because now you have very clear eye. First, it's very clear awareness you have, so you will not waste your time. When I ask, not ask, but when any kids is start reading, let's say, okay, if he or she didn't started, because that is normal thing, we ask the kid, we want very good marks, how to get a very good marks. It is the job of the kids. So kids don't know how to get a very good marks. We want each kid get a number one position. How it can be possible? In entire class of 100, one kid supposed to be number one. Each parent of every kids want that my kid's supposed to be number one. So it is like a race, but we never give a proper tool to our kids, so that with the help of that tool they have to don't put too much labor. Without labor one can get a very good education, but that is only possible when we try to give a proper tool. What is the proper tool? Give them the tool how to concentrate. We never teach in any education system how to concentrate. We teach all mathematics, everything, but we never teach how to concentrate on one particular thing. So normal scenario is what? When we start reading, we read entire page of the book, but we never know what we read it. Then we again read. Same thing we have to read minimum 5 to 6 times. Then something will absorb by our brain. Why it happened? Because we never connected. Because we never connected to ourselves. Because we are, when we are reading, half of our energy in somewhere going here and there in the thought process. But if we acquire a keen awareness, if we have a clear awareness, when we sit for reading, we only read only. When somebody go to listen to somebody in the lecture, then he or she just listen. If you're not aware, I will tell you, are you aware about the Osho or not? But when Osho was going for his lecture, he sit on his bench and do nothing, just observe what they are talking. With his just observation, all the teacher become frightened. They say, we cannot teach this boy. Reason is he keenly see over us. No kids has a power to see like that way. So that much of power, that much of concentration, one has to build up, and it's not easy task if we are not doing from the beginning. But don't worry, at any stage of the time in your life one can start doing, and it's a matter of 2 3 months only. It also not require too much time. It's just the investment in your entire life. 3 to 4 months at the maximum investment required. With the 3 to 4 month maximum investment, if your entire life supposed to go trouble free, then I say it is a wise investment. Nowadays people are preparing for JEE from 8 9 10 11 and 12, 5 year, 5 year investment, and till not guarantee that are you going to enter in the IIT with this very good branch or not. But here it is a guarantee. I'm not giving you the guarantee you will get the computer science IIT Bombay. No, I'm telling you, with this sharpness, entire life goes with happy state only. Why? Because you have a clear awareness. You have a clear awareness, and you connected with you within. You connected with you within. Itself is a power. Itself is a power. When you connect yourself with the true self, automatically few quality will emerge automatically. You need not to acquire that quality. First quality, your happiness emerge automatically. You become automatically a silent and calm person. You acquire the helpful nature automatically. You have automatically regain the kindness of your heart automatically. You always come forth for the help to all the needed people automatically. Then somebody says, what is the benefit for myself in this? Previously I am always thinking about myself. Now you are telling me with this I am going to be outward for help and all this thing. Please believe me, to help others is good part as compared to become a selfish. Not to become angry in a single day is very important as compared to become angry in no reason. Not become frustrated for a single moment in entire life is more important as compared to become frustrated for no reason. With very minute reason also we become frustrated. We become jealous if somebody acquires something. It's very typical mindset we have. Even though on the surface we don't show off about it, that I am jealous with your new jacket. With our very close friend, I am jealous with his or her mark, his or her uplifting in the life. We normal people always become jealous with something or someone, but when you acquire this quality, jealousness is completely uprooted from your entire life. So all the negativity that is there with the false self is run away, uprooted from your entire life. You need not to think about it totally. In totality, you don't have to think at all about that part. That is the beauty of attachment with the true self and detachment from the false self. So it is very, very important. And please believe me, these things we only have to do for ourselves. Nobody can do it. Depending on sometimes when I'm giving some suggestion to something, my close friends, they immediately after 1 week call me, Trusha, nothing happened to us. I say, you are 45 year age, you acquired the 45 years cargo with you, and you now started shedding. Give yourself some time, 1 2 months, automatically it happen. Don't be too much keen about the result, enjoy the process. Don't too much keen about the result, enjoy the process. One story, in our Hinduism, Narad ji is very important character. Everybody knows about Narad, Narayan. So Narad ji was always have one job to do. He is giving the message, take the message from the lower level, that means on the earth, and that message, his duty to give it to the God. That is his primary part or primary job. So he always roam here and there on the planet, entire our earth planet. That is very important work he's doing. One day he was passing. One day he was passing. One person in the forest was meditating. Okay. And near, because since long he was meditating to acquire himself. That is what his aim, to acquire himself. We in any of the things we say we acquire himself, that means we are acquiring the God. Okay, so he is searching the God. So that's why he is praying for the God very badly. And Narad seen, oh, this person is in a bad shape. So he came down, check with that person. But Narad said, look, I am going toward that side. Anything you want me to ask to the God? Yes, definitely. Please ask badly, that this person is waiting for the God from last 7 to 8 years. I am doing all type of this thing until God never shows single face to me. It's too rude. I either God become too rude or what? I don't understand. Now become frustrated. Narad say, please don't frustrate. Wait for some more time. Another maybe 15 days or 20 days time. I will return back from my long journey, and I will hand over your message. How much time more you require to acquire yourself? Narad was going. After a few yards, one person was dancing in the one beneath the tree. By looking at him, Narad came down. Narad came down. He seen, oh, somebody said, yeah, please dance along with me. He said, I'm Narad. Okay, you are Narad, no problem. Please dance with me. Enjoy. Why you are too much in hurry? Enjoy with me. There is nothing wrong in waiting and dancing for some time. That person started dancing. Narad said, look, I am the Narad and I am the messenger between earth and the God side. It's fine. Nothing to worry. You go. I don't mind it. Narad said, do you want to ask anything to the God? Then that person said, it's not required to ask anything, but if you feel comfortable and God is not busy, then ask how much more time I have to spend in this life so that I acquire you. Narad said, fine. Narad have two questions from two different persons. After 10 15 days, Narad was returned. he first encountered he first encountered that 7 to 8 year person who was waiting for the god. Then immediately by looking at the Narad coming, he was last 15 days looking at up only when Narad come and I get the message, because he want the result immediately. He was just keen as seeing the Narad is coming down from the sky towards earth. He even uplifted himself, asked with Narad immediately, how much time is needed? Narad said minimum 5 to 6 life is needed for you to acquire the God. Immediately run away with the complete amusement. He said, this is completely nonsense. Last 7 years I am trying until there is no mercy to the God also. Saying 5 to 6 life needed. I don't want to waste my life like that. Then Narad went to that person who is still dancing. Looking at the Narad, he said, come on, dear, dance again. Narad said, I have a message. First, let me dance, then you give me the message. I am not in hurry. Message is with you, fine. I am enjoying my life. Just dance with me. Just dance with me. Narad said, now I have to go. Please stop. I also become tired with your dance also. Please wait. I want to give you your message also. Then that person stopped. Okay, what I ask you? Narad said, look, you asked me to ask that how many more time required to know the God. Then, yeah, tell me whatever message you have. He says that God told, beneath this tree, what you are dancing, in that tree, as many leaves on the tree have, that many lives you require to acquire the God. He started dancing with the madness. He said, look, you didn't understand. I understand. Only that many leaf is required. God is merciful. He is wonderful. That is why we say he is a God. He can say that on this entire forest, as many tree, that many leaf, I have to wait. But he is merciful, and he danced in the madness. In immediately he realized who he really are. So I'm saying, don't cling towards your result. Only enjoy the process. That is more important. Sometimes we even take everything with the dynamism. We everything want to acquire. It is not acquiring process, please understand. To know our deeper level, to get rid of false self and acquire the true self is a riding process. So our approach also should be completely reverse. It is a not acquiring approach, but we approach everything like we are possessing something. That's why always we are failed. But one should do with only one thing: acquire the awareness. Acquire the awareness what you are doing day in and day out. Day in and day out, just do one thing with you. Acquire one quality is very important. That is the awareness. As the awareness build up, detachment come automatically. As awareness build up, detachment come automatically, discrimination come automatically, concentration come automatically. You need not to do all three things. If you only create single thing, that is the awareness. So awareness is the primary thing to live a very calm, beautiful and peaceful life. It not mean that you're not going to enjoy the material world. You going to enjoy the material world with much more spirit, without attachment. Without attachment, with the much more spirit. If you don't have an attachment with anything, you will enjoy it with the full heart. If you have attachment, then some heart will always behind. If I lose it, what going to happen to me? But now you need not to lose it, because you already lost that thing or that person. So with the complete detachment you work. You need not to panic. You just have a one thing to do, that is just to enjoy it or enjoy that person, enjoy the company of that person. Only one thing you have to do. Otherwise, we are attached with too much thing, and that attachment is always painful. Okay. So very strong message I want to impart. create only awareness. If we able to become aware, everything goes in the straight line. Need not to panic, need not to worry. Okay. So awareness building is very very important. We take 5 minutes break and then we go in deep about building up our awareness. And now we have only one more day. So today I will give you a very concrete step by step technique, so that you, if you follow for another something like minimum 2 month time, minimum 2 month time, only you have to invest 2 months time. Narad told that person, you have to dance like madness. As many leaf available on this tree, that many life, I am saying, that much not needed. Only with this 2 month, I am not saying you will going to get a god, I am saying you will going to regain your happiness. If you do sincerely and with the proper technique and with the open heart, then it is a doable task. Bare minimum 2 month investment. When I ask a couple of my friends, because my habit is to impart this knowledge to couple of people. Okay, so at first I will talk to all my friends. Okay, but till now I gave this message to all my friends because I love to all my friend and all my family member also, but only few. And I think I am not saying a completely a single person who devoted a 2 month time also. They are very busy person. They don't know why they are busy also, but they think they are very busy. They even don't have a time to spare for a single 1 hour in a day, so that their life will be changed. But it is very difficult task. Okay, fine. Okay, so let's meet again in 5 minutes. Okay, so let's start what diving in process. Sit comfortably on the floor. If possible, floor is better. Close your eye. Close your eyes. Spectacles not needed. Remove it. If you're wearing the spectacles, please remove. Close your eyes. Sit comfortably on the floor. Body stillness is very important. So make sure your body is become like a statue. Body become like a statue. That's why we see so many Buddha statue. It suggests us when Buddha become enlightened, he become completely like a statue. So become like a statue. Like that way you sit. That means sit comfortably without any tension inside the body, without any strain in any muscles of the body. But make sure you will not move quite often. Don't move every 5 minutes. It will perturb our concentration. So, first we have to acquire the body stillness. Body stillness is very important to go inside. Sit comfortably on the floor. Back, neck, and head are in one line. Back supposed to be erect. Back, neck, and head is in one line. That is very, very important. Start observing your normal breath. Experience of the breath is very important. Nostril opening, nostril opening. Breath is going in. You are aware of it. Breath is coming out. You are aware of it. Just a natural breath. Natural breath. That's it. Observe your breath. Incoming breath and outgoing breath has a temperature difference. You can notice that also. Incoming breath is little bit colder as compared to outgoing breath because of our body temperature. With the practice, you can feel that also. Some sensation is happening near to the nostril. You are aware about it. Just we have to observe our normal breath. Next 5 breaths will take different way. Fill the entire lung without afterwards holding. We release the breath. Importance is If you take the 5 second to fill the lung, 10-second minimum you should take to release the breath. It's multiply of 2. As many seconds you take to fill the lung, multiply with the 2. That many seconds you require to release the breath. Need not to count it, but try to do it. Take that way 5 breath. Make sure your lung is completely filled, but when you are filling the lung, your body should not move or any muscles should not be in the strain or stress. Without that, you have to do it. Take that way 5 breath. Again, come back to your normal breath. Observe your normal breath. Next 5 breaths will observe even the turning point also. We will stop at that location. We fill the lung completely. With the filled lung, hold the breath. Release the breath completely and again hold the breath. This time also your filling process should be smaller as compared to releasing process. That means if you take a 5 second to fill the lung, then while you are release the breath, take minimum 10 seconds. To hold the breath is up to your comfort. Take this way 5 breaths and again go back to your normal breath. In 5 breath, observe your normal breath. Now we, along with our breath, take a two thought, two sentence. Incoming breath will say that I am not the five senses and this body. Outgoing breath will say that I am not the thought, image, and this mind. Like that way, we will continue for 7 to 8 minutes. Please start. I am not the five senses and this body. I am not the thought, image, and this mind. I am not the five senses and this body. I am not the thought, image, and this mind. I am not the five senses and this body. I am not the thought, image, and the mind. Last time, please ask yourself, then who am I? I lost with my body and the mind, then who am I? Don't search for the answer, just ask it and don't do anything. I am not the five senses and this body. I am not the thought, image, and the mind. Then who am I? Who am I? Come back to your normal breath again. As we did it yesterday, same way we did it, same way we will do it today. Rhythm in the breath. We start with a little bit sound and the breath together. It's not pranayama. So no much energy or strain in the body needed. Only sound is important. We start with this breath with the sound. We do it 6, 7, 8 breath. From the 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, we'll slow down the voice or the noise created by this breath and go toward the silent breath. And finally, the breath is there, going in, going out, but with very silence. Even sometimes we don't know also breath is going in or going out. That much silence we move from perturbation towards silence. In between, whenever you lost in anywhere, start the cycle again. Let's do it for under 7 8 minutes. Let's start. Go back to your normal breath. Observe your normal breath. Give your entire attention to your mind. Check at this present moment what is happening inside your mind. Check this very moment what is happening inside your mind. Any thought is popping up? If not, then wait for the thought. Don't create it. As the thought emerge, observe it. Don't analyze it. Just observe it. Nothing there. It is a very good state of mind. Enjoy that state also. Just clearly aware about what is happening in the current moment inside of your mind. Thought and image and memory. That is the characteristic of our mind. Be aware of either of this thing happening. Let's go a little bit deep inside. In this very moment, how are you feeling? Check any emotions are there. Don't attach with any emotion. Only check, are you able to identify it or not? If not, fine. Then also there is an emptiness over there. Enjoy that also. Don't try to create anything. Just witness to it. Become aware of your five senses. Whatever the out of five senses, whatever the strong signal is reaching towards you. Right now I'm speaking, so you will have this my voice as a strong signal. Be aware of it. Another 5 minutes, just be in the present state, in this present moment, wherever your attention is going. Just be aware of your attention. That's it. Either it goes to the five senses, you are aware. Again, it goes to the mind, you are aware. Again, it goes to the emotions, you are aware. Just be aware of this very present moment. If you lost in the thought, need not to panic. In the matter of time, you regain again your awareness and you become aware that the thought was there. That is also very important. Just be aware. Don't do anything. Just with the closed eye. Sit with the relaxed state of mind. Don't do anything. Just be in the present moment. Slowly open your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Again take pen, paper, pencil. We'll again dive inside. This time we'll dive inside for this some diamonds that we carry along with us. Yesterday I asked you to search for any negative part that is with you. Today we're going to search with the positive side of ourselves. I will guide you what to do. First, be handy with pen, paper, pencil. If it is with you, then even don't open your eye. That is fine. Again, close your eyes. Sit comfortably. Observe your normal breath. We again go inside. Again, go back towards history. From today's state towards our younger age. Maybe you require 2, 3, 4 page. Need not to worry. If not possible to record everything today, no worry. Maybe Saturday or Sunday. Spare 2, 3 hours time. And what I'm asking you to do today, you will finish the job on any preferred day where you have enough time to do what we're going to do in another 10, 15 minutes. I will give you the technique full-fledged. If you want, you can apply later stage. But exactly what I'm asking you to do, please do it today so you remember what to do. Close your eyes. Sit comfortably. Take 2, 3 deep breath. Deep breath. Completely fill the lung and release the breath with double time. That is deep breath. 2 to 3 deep breath anchor us in the present moment. Now start recording whatever the good part of your life. What is the appealing experience are you remembering? What are the important people that contributed in your life? Start with mother, father, husband, wife, kids, uncle, aunt, grandfather, grandmother. Then go, this is our very close by circle. Then good friends, and again go deep. Some teachers, again go deep. Find out everything that you can. Come up with all the diamonds, all the good part of your life. List out everything. You get a very good marks and you become happy. So that incident is also matter a lot. Maybe you are married, you got your first kid. It's also, maybe you married, you went for your loved one somewhere. Whatever incident you are remembering, note it down everything. Don't miss anything. Note it down everything on the paper. Let it be a 5, 10 paper. No problem. Note it down everything. Let's start for 10 minutes. Whatever you remember, note down. Again, close your eyes. At a time, 2, 3 things you are remembering. Note it down. That just few word about it. Let's say kid's birth, like kid's birth. Meeting with wife, loved one, this, that. Some friend help you. All thing you record on the paper. Do it for 10 minutes, then I will suggest you subsequent step of it. Whenever you become very happy for either person or thing or event, everything is brought out of yourself and put it on paper. That experience becomes so alive. Maybe you feel to laugh, start laughing. You want to cry, please start crying. Don't restrict anything to come on the surface. Let it come on the surface. But on the way, if some negative part emerge, then don't concentrate about negative part. Only concentrate about the positive side of you. That's it. You help someone and you become very happy. Not down that also. Somebody help you, so you are grateful to that person, not down that also. Small thing, big thing, micro thing, nano thing. Everything you brought out on the paper. Become completely empty, even from the positive side also. Don't stay for longer time with any of your memory. Move on. It's just a memory. Don't linger with the memory. Otherwise, you will be lost in that incident. Don't want to lost anywhere. Just we want to create the surface so that it will automatically pop up there, emerge there. Give a space so that it will come on the surface. Now, please understand, whatever you recorded, as I yesterday I asked you to record all the negative part. When we record and release, we acquire the detachment from that side. Today I ask you to record all the positive side you have. And now we have to even detach from that positive side as well. Detachment from either of the side is very essential for the progress. Both are chain. One is thorn chain, another is golden chain. But chain is chain. And we should have a courage detach from any type of chain. Any incident you recorded and you become very happy, just release it. That incident happened in the past. Release with the courageous heart. Release it. Anything or possession give you a pleasure, then detach from it also with the courageous heart. Any person, this two thing is very easy. Detach from the event is very easy. Then little bit difficult is from detachment from our possession. And more difficult is detachment from any person. I'm not saying that we have to run away from it. We're going to love him or her with a very good spirit, but with the complete detachment. That is the way to live a peaceful and very beautiful life. So whoever the person is noted down, if they are alive and near to you, then today give them very big hug and thanks to all of them. Thank you for to be the part of my life, and whatever you did and contributed in my life, I am very much thankful to all of you. If they are away, need not to worry. Close your eyes and release the thanks for all of them. Possible, call them, WhatsApp message, email message, whatever the way you try to communicate with them, use that. But important is close your eyes afterward and give a thanks and gratitude message to all of them. That you are very much thankful to all of them and release them from your emotional attachment. Please do that. If not today, entire operation is happening. Then spare 1 or 2 hour task. But on the same day, don't do both the side operation. Minimum 1 week gap you retain between both the operation. One day you give yourself for start first with the negative side and then go towards positive side. Do both type of operation. What it will affect inside? It make a room. It create the emptiness. It create the space within. That space is very important. Void, it's not a void. Void is not a correct statement. It's just emptiness. It will create. It gives us room to enter something inside. Either our jar is filled with either of the things. It not allow the true things to enter in it. So release both the things and become completely empty from both the side. Become completely empty from both the side. Then the container will be filled with joy and the happiness. That is what the way of life. And today we will stop over here. Let me suggest something that you should do in this today entire day. Entire day, become aware about all your 5 senses. Entire day, whenever you remember to notice your senses, awareness, please do that. If you are eating, completely aware that you are eating. Enjoy the taste of each and every bite. If you are sitting somewhere, then completely enjoy with the help of your eye. If you are doing some work, if you are touching something, then also completely aware that you are lifting and the touch, how that is feeling, soft, hard, hot, cold. Entire awareness, with the awareness do all the work. Don't do it, this practice at 2 places. One is when you are driving your automobile. Don't do it. Second place, when you are near to some fire. Third place, normally I suggest don't do it, is while you are eating. Okay? Because if you become too much aware about while you are eating, then your automation of your jaw muscles will be gone, that we have normally habitual, and you will bite your tongue. Okay, so be careful at these 3 places, little bit avoid. But if you are drinking a water, need not to worry. Okay, but if you are chowing very small way, it's fine. But with the regular way, in harsh way, if you are eating, then do it. Then don't do it while you are eating. Otherwise, you will bite your tongue or the inside muscles. So don't do it at 3 places. Otherwise, everywhere you can apply this and enjoy your all the senses. When we start enjoying, we become very much aware about it. So do that entire day and enjoy how our all the perception is giving us the signal. Normally we are not aware about it. So let's acquire that awareness. And let me check any question. Yeah, I have to give you the books list. I am definitely give you tomorrow. Actually, I forgot. Radnesh, please remind me today in the afternoon. Okay, fine. So let me check. Okay, what is the motive of our life? Because even if we are helping others and in the end we are looking for our happiness there, I am not asking you to look your happiness there while you are helping, then it is a selfish desire. If some flower is shedding its fragrance, what is the motto of that flower? To give the nearby fragrance to everyone. There is no motto behind that flower. Like that way, we have to help. If while we are helping, till we are looking at our happiness, we derive the happiness out of our help, then it is a desire. Normally, people do. I am saying that people give some money at some places and they are very much interested to embrace or anchor their name in some plate and write it down there. It's meaningless. Give, but don't possess anything out of that giving. That is the way I am telling. Okay? Help the others, but make sure internally in from that help, don't derive your ego. Okay? Don't derive your ego. When Mother Teresa was helping nearby slum kids or everybody, she never derived anything out of it. It is just the happy state of her that will giving the nearby people all the fragments of her own self. So like that way, don't with the motive help anybody. Help supposed to emerge automatically. It not necessary we enforce ourselves to help someone. It is wrong way. If the help emerge automatically, then do it. It not like that way. I am going someplace and everybody is donating money, I should donate money. No, then it is not triggered from within. It is by looking at everybody, and if you don't donate, then it look bad. That's why we are donating money. No, I am saying help. You don't have a motive to help, but help will come automatically through you. You need not to force yourself to help others. It's just an automatic process. You are going through the road, one big stone is there, you just remove the stone in between. It is also the help to others. But afterwards you see here and there anybody is checking that I am removing that stone in the between. If somebody notice or not, then it is not there. Then it is our again false self want that appreciation that you did very good job for others. No, then it is not the proper way to help. Don't try to help. It is best way. If help emerge, emerge. Don't try to help. Let it be. It's emerge automatically. Okay. Any question? Please ask. Very good. Okay, that is very good question. If we recorded the event yesterday and today about positive and negative, what to do if negative experience still now in the life is more than the positive? How to overcome it? When you become aware, dear, when you becoming aware of your negative side, it will start going away from you. Going away, that means it will not come back again. Please remember that. It will uprooted by only one thing, your awareness towards it. You become aware that you are normally becoming angry. How many times you going to become angry? Maybe at the beginning same way, but at one time when you are angry and automatically also become aware, anger and awareness don't live together. In that, always victory is awareness, not the anger. Okay, so don't worry at all. I gave you very powerful weapon. Just use it with the full open heart. Use it with full positive side, and the negative side has to run away. It will not come back again. Don't think at all that it will be there. No, our thought only give it power. When we are not thinking about the anger will not going to emerge. When I am not thinking about the jealous will not emerge automatically. Please understand, our mind at a time retain only one thing. So if mind is very jealous and you become aware of it, immediately mind has to subside. Mind will not work with our own awareness. If somebody want to do some crime, with the complete illusion one can do the crime. With awareness, crime cannot happen. Why? Very awareness, the crime cannot survive. Same way, with our awareness, any part of negativity will not survive. Even any part of our positive side also will not impress in our deeper level. That's why awareness is very important. That's why I ask you, look at both the side. I say positive, that means when you are helping to someone, and if you are aware, you will not derive the, you can say, ego out of it. You're not going to derive any ego out of it when you are helping to somebody else, because you become aware of it immediately. It just like your inner nature is giving something. Okay, so need not to panic, need not to worry. Negative side is heavily loaded in us, slowly, with matter of time only, dear. Just matter of time. Don't be frustrated with that. Only observe yourself and give enough time. Minimum 2 to 3 month time is required. Give that much of time, and you're going to become completely empty. No doubt at all. Don't worry about it. Fine. So let's stop here. And tomorrow is the last day. So we will go in much detail about ourself, true self, and acquire a very detailed knowledge about it, and also apply it. So let's meet again, and if you have any question, please note it down so that you can clear all your doubt and question tomorrow. Okay, I'm stopping here. Thank you very much. ना प्यार से सुने उसके लिए आपका धन्यवाद. Bye bye.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye bye.